One quiet day, you notice the phone rings less. Visits grow shorter. Conversations feel polite but thin. Nobody argues. Nobody explains. People simply drift away. And many seniors sit alone, wondering what they did wrong. This is one of the hardest truths of aging. Most distance does not begin with anger. It begins with silence. I want to speak to you today like an old friend sitting beside you. Not to shame you, not to criticize you, just gentle honesty. This video is about awareness, because some habits feel normal from the inside, yet from the outside, they quietly push people away. Once you see them, you can change them. Small changes at this stage of life can bring people closer again. They can also bring peace back into your own heart. Let us begin. Habit number 1 is talking only about yourself. This usually does not come from selfishness. It comes from experience. You have lived a long life. You have raised families, worked hard, survived loss, and gathered stories that matter. Naturally, those stories feel important. But slowly, conversations can turn into one long monologue. Every topic circles back to your health, your past, your worries, your opinions. Without realizing it, the other person begins to feel like an audience instead of a companion. People do not pull away because they do not respect your life. They pull away because they do not feel seen. Everyone wants to be heard, at every age. The most loved seniors are not the ones who talk the most. They are the ones who ask gentle questions, listen carefully, and remember small details. That presence makes people feel valued. And when people feel valued, they come back willingly. Habit number 2 is constant complaining. Life after 60 is not easy. Bodies ache, energy changes. The world feels faster and louder. Complaints often start small. A comment about the weather, a frustration about prices, a remark about how things used to be better. But when every conversation carries a heavy tone, people begin to prepare themselves emotionally before spending time with you. Negativity quietly trains the mind to look for what is wrong. Over time, laughter fades, visits shorten. People may still love you deeply, but love mixed with emotional exhaustion creates distance. This does not mean pretending everything is fine. It means choosing balance, speaking honestly without letting pain lead every conversation. Seniors who feel good to be around are not those without problems. They are those who carry their struggles with warmth, perspective, and sometimes gentle humor. Habit number 3 is dismissing younger generations. It is easy to compare. You remember when life felt simpler, more respectful, more stable. When younger people behave differently, judgment slips out. These comments may feel harmless, but they land like rejection. When younger people feel dismissed, they stop opening up conversations, become shallow, visits become shorter. The elders who earn deep respect are not the ones who agree with everything. They are the ones who stay curious, they ask questions, they try to understand before judging. That openness shows strength, not weakness. Habit number 4 is refusing to adapt to change. Technology moves fast. Family roles shift. Social norms evolve. Holding on to familiar ways feels safe. But when comfort becomes stubbornness, invisible walls appear. People stop inviting you into parts of their lives because they expect resistance. Adapting does not mean losing your values. It means staying engaged with the world as it is. A senior who is willing to learn, even slowly, sends a powerful message. It says the mind is still alive. Habit number 5 is holding on to past authority. Once you were the parent, the provider. the decision maker. But time changes roles. When advice becomes control, people feel small instead of supported. This often comes from love. You want to protect, you want to guide, but adults want respect more than direction. The elders who keep strong family bonds know when to step back. They offer wisdom when asked. They support choices even when they disagree. Letting go of authority does not mean losing importance. It means turning it into quiet influence. And that is where real connection begins. If you stay with me, then write continue below. Let us continue. Habit number 6 is becoming emotionally self-centered. This does not come from arrogance. It comes from vulnerability. Aging brings health, worries, memories, losses, and quiet fears about the future. These thoughts naturally fill your mind. The problem appears when every conversation circles back to your pain, your loneliness, or your struggles. Not sometimes, almost always. Slowly, others stop sharing their own feelings. They listen politely, but they no longer open their hearts. The relationship changes from connection to caretaking. People feel closest to seniors who show interest in others, even while carrying their own burdens. They ask about someone's day. They remember names. They notice small changes. That balance makes conversations feel safe again. Habit number 7 is ignoring personal appearance. Many seniors reach a point where comfort feels more important than presentation. Comfort does matter, but completely letting go sends a quiet message. It tells the world you are slowly withdrawing. Clean clothes, combed hair, and a fresh face are not about vanity. They are about self-respect. They show you are still participating in life. When appearance slips too far, others feel awkward inviting you into social spaces. Not because they judge you, but because they worry about your well-being. Small effort changes posture, mood, and confidence. When you look ready to meet the world meets you differently. Habit number 8 is neglecting hygiene. Almost nobody will say this directly, yet everyone notices. As energy drops, daily care can feel tiring or unnecessary. But hygiene is not just physical, it is social language. It tells others you are present and aware. When hygiene slips, people instinctively create distance. Not out of cruelty, but out of human reflex. That distance hurts. And when the reason is never spoken, loneliness grows. Simple routines restore comfort in shared space. Regular bathing, clean clothes, and basic grooming protect dignity and make closeness easier. Habit number 9 is refusing to apologize or admit mistakes. Many were raised believing authority meant certainty. Saying sorry felt like weakness. But later in life, the opposite becomes true. Admitting error shows emotional strength. Without it, disagreements stay frozen. Family members walk carefully around topics. Honesty disappears. People stop telling you the truth because truth feels unsafe. The most loved elders are not perfect. They are approachable. They can soften. They can learn. A sincere apology repairs trust faster than years of advice ever could. Habit number 10 is losing curiosity about life. Somewhere along aging, routine replaces wonder. Days repeat. New things feel unnecessary. Without curiosity, the world becomes smaller. Conversations narrow. Topics repeat. People feel this quickly. Curiosity does not require big adventures. It lives in small moments. Learning how something works, asking about someone's job, trying a new recipe, listening to unfamiliar music. Curiosity tells others your mind is still open. And openness invites connection. Habit number 11 is repeating the same stories again and again. Your memories matter. Your history matters. But when every visit brings the same stories, people feel trapped in yesterday. Instead of sharing moments, conversations replay old scenes. Stories are beautiful when shared with warmth and purpose. They become tiring when repeated without awareness. Mixing memories with present questions brings balance. Ask how others are doing now. Let today join yesterday. Habit number 12 is interrupting others. Often it comes from excitement or wanting to relate. But when people are interrupted, they stop finishing their thoughts. Over time, they stop starting them. Listening fully is one of the greatest gifts you can give. Silence while someone speaks builds trust. Habit number 13 is making everything serious. Life already carries enough weight. When humor disappears, connection fades. A gentle smile, a small joke, or a light moment can heal more than lectures. People return to places where they feel lighter. If you are still here with me, thank you. These habits are human. We all fall into them. Awareness is not punishment. It is freedom, and we are not finished yet. Let us finish this together. Habit number 14 is assuming the worst. When someone does not call, you think they forgot. When plans change, you feel rejected. The mind quietly fills empty spaces with fear. Most people are not trying to hurt you. They are busy. They are tired. They are carrying their own worries. Giving others the benefit of the doubt protects your peace and keeps relationships warm. Habit number 15 is not showing appreciation. People want to feel noticed. A simple thank you matters. A kind word matters. When effort goes unseen, love begins to feel invisible. Gratitude keeps hearts open and reminds others that they matter to you. Habit number 16 is staying silent about feelings. Many seniors were taught to be strong and keep emotions inside. But silence builds walls. Sharing gently how you feel invites closeness. You do not need long speeches. A simple I miss you or I feel lonely opens doors that pride keeps closed. Habit number 17 is avoiding new experiences. Life becomes smaller when nothing new enters it. Even tiny changes matter. A different walking path, a new meal, a new show, a short visit somewhere unfamiliar. Newness keeps the spirit alive and gives your days fresh meaning. Habit number 18 is expecting others to always reach out. Connection is a two-way street. Sometimes you must make the call. Sometimes you must send the message. Waiting quietly often feels like dignity, but it slowly creates distance. Small effort brings big closeness. Habit number 19 is living in regret. Thinking too much about what you lost steals what you still have. The past cannot be changed, but today is still breathing. Honor your memories, but do not live inside them. There is still beauty waiting in this moment. Habit number 20 is comparing everyone to who they used to be. Children grow, people change, relationships evolve. When you hold others to old versions of themselves, you miss who they are now. Meet people where they stand today. Habit number 21 is forgetting your own worth. This one is quiet, but powerful. Some seniors slowly stop believing they matter. They stop sharing opinions. They stop trying. They shrink. Please hear me. You still matter. Your presence matters. Your voice matters. Your kindness matters. Growing older does not reduce your impact. In many ways, it increases it. Your tone, your openness, your humility, and your curiosity shape how people feel around you. None of these habits come from bad hearts. They come from comfort, fear, loneliness, and routine. But once you see them, you can change them. Small adjustments restore warmth faster than grand gestures ever could. A question instead of a story, a smile instead of a complaint, curiosity instead of judgment, gentleness instead of control. People do not want perfection. They want connection. And connection begins with awareness. If this message touched your heart, write "Still Growing" in the comments and tell us where you are watching from. And if these gentle reminders helped you today, follow Elderly Roots for calm, caring guidance to help you live with dignity, connection, and quiet strength in every season of life. Thank you for spending this time with me. You are not finished yet. Your story is still unfolding.